YouTubers, Allergic Adventures here with the next video in my series A to Z of my MSX collection, where I'm going through each letter of the alphabet and picking a game out of my physical MSX collection. And this episode we're up to the letter S, a very difficult letter indeed, because I have quite a large number of games starting with S for MSX, all of which are, you know, pretty decent. There's some weird Japanese battle strategy game, we probably won't include that one, but I've got so many here that it was very difficult to make a choice. I sort of have had the letter S put aside for a particular game, and that's the one I'm going to go with, but I have to mention some of the others, because obviously since I started the series I managed to finally find one of my absolute favourite games from back in the day, which is Sweet Acorn. Really good game. Sort of like a single screen action game, and yeah, I've always loved this game. Very worthwhile to get. I mean, it took me ages to find a copy though, yeah, but it's only a tape game, so there should be more copies of it out there somewhere. And then we've got three shoot 'em ups that I couldn't pick because I picked another shoot 'em up. So you have the quite rare Star Force. And the MSX version is actually quite good. It's a little better than some of the other similar versions on the same chip, in that it actually side scrolls a little bit, and as well as vertical scrolls. It's a very good game. I enjoy playing this. It's actually, if I'm going to have a bit of a go at some shoot 'em ups on the MSX, I usually will have a go at this. This is a B card as well. This is extremely very uncommon games. They're not easy to get, and you need a B card reader, of course, to read them. So, unfortunately, I can't include that one because I can only pick one. Another game that's got a lot of nostalgia for me because it was one of the first games I saw for the MSX and one of the first games from Konami, and it's Sky Jaguar. But as far as shoot 'em up's concerned, it doesn't have a lot going for it. I mean, it's great initial impressions, but it doesn't really go anywhere, so it can't compete against the other more complicated shoot 'em ups. Like, as an example, Star Force I would rate higher. And really don't want to not pick this one, and if I didn't have a copy of the other one, I would have picked this one, and that is Salamander for the MSX. It's a very good game, brutally hard, just like the other greatest Nemesis games. And I haven't actually shown a video of this for ages either, so maybe I'll have to do a separate gameplay of this at some time, but I want to give the particular game a good go and allow enough space to play it properly. So the pick is, and it won't be a surprise to some people, and it's Space Manbow. I was very lucky to get a copy of this for a decent price, probably about, it's probably over 4 years ago. And I'm glad I got it back then, because it is now, you know, quite a sought after and expensive game. I have a complete copy, so I have everything inside it, all of the little loose bits and pieces of the manual and thing like that, and it's a cartridge, which is actually in the machine behind me, so I can't show that to you. But now, also interesting thing about this particular game is that it'll work on an MSX2 machine, but it actually performs even better when you put it in an MSX2 Plus. So, particular reason why, also another reason to play this game is that it allows me to get out my MSX2 Plus. Now, I have to set up the MSX2 Plus on a completely different monitor, but I am able to capture footage out of the machine, because it's actually a Japanese MSX2 Plus machine. I do have a little bit of a project where I'm going to try and upgrade one of my Spectre Video 738s first to an MSX2, see how that goes, but I've also got the parts to take it all the way to an MSX2 Plus. I'm not sure how that works, because you don't actually end up with the MSX music chip though, so it'll be interesting to say the least. But most of it, like the Space Manbow, uses the SCC that's actually in the cartridge anyway. So. But it gives you smooth horizontal and vertical scrolling, whereas in the MSX2 one it does smooth vertical scrolling, but it does software based horizontal scrolling, so it doesn't quite do it at the same frame rate. So that's where you get the advantage of playing it on MSX2 Plus. So without further ado, let's go give it a good go. Right, so here we go with Space Manbow. It does have this glorious big opening sequence. but I won't do that today. So I'm trying to avoid copyright if I can. Now I am using my rapid fire on my fire button. Still got to be very careful though. Now, as you can see, it's very colourful and everything is going along at quite a reasonable clip. I couldn't hook this up to my normal recording setup either. And I died already. Sorry, I haven't played it for a while. As I said, I can play it on MSX too, but it doesn't scroll as well. I wasn't doing too bad up until that point. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Bombs back, which really help. Oh god, that was close. Right, now we get up to a part where we start scrolling vertically, and then I die. Oh dear. Not my day today. We go way back here. Okay. The key parts about this game is that it is both a horizontal and vertical shooter. So I'd be very sad this time. Alright, so I'm really trying to it's so easy to make. Yeah, there we go. To make a silly mistake. So that sort of killed the first big ship. Okay. Go on to our first boss. Oh, I forgot about the arm coming down. How about we go one continue, eh? It's just going to push back in. Damn it. I mean, if anything does, this really does show got me. Really does show us the capabilities of what MSX could have been. And it's just interesting that Konami did not release this shooter on anything else. Some all sorts of power-ups and things like that. Right, very important to get the missiles back. Just made that again. Right, now let's go with the boss dude again and see if I can get a little bit further, eh? See if we not screw up as much. Oh god. I don't believe I survived that then. Oh! Just did it. Right, so we get to go a bit further. Right, let's get a few power-ups going here, which I missed out on by screwing up so much. That's helpful. Now, we start doing a bit more vertical scrolling again. And you just got to be careful you don't get trapped. Right. My silly dog barks again. Whoops. Whoa. My stuff. I managed to swerve into that. Have I got another life? Yeah, yes. Come on, break that. I don't know how I managed to miss. Right, we're still alive. Just. Ah, too overpowered there. We've still got some life in us? Yes, we do. Amazingly. Alright, let's keep on trying to stay alive here. Bomb, excellent, good timing because I was about to die then, I think. is when you've got a time coming out. And yeah, didn't time that very well. I'm still alive. Oh my god. Please don't kill me. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna die. Stupid. Alright. I had a pretty good game. Got better than I last showed this game anyway. Alright, hope you're enjoying my A to Z series. Next we have the very hard letter T to go after this. I haven't made up my mind yet too, so there's lots of games to choose from. I'm Electric Adventures. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.